Hey, what's going on, everybody? JC here today from Fittest Gamers, and we have the first DLC drop of WWE 2K23, the Steiner Row Pack, an absolute thing of beauty in a DLC pack. So we're gonna first show you some gameplay. Well, I'm gonna first show you some gameplay, and then we'll work our way to look at the overalls and what else the DLC brings. Overall, this DLC is absolutely a thing of beauty. I love the character models. I love what they did with Hit Row, with the Steiner brothers. Hit Row is absolutely fun to use. They have unique movesets. The Steiner bros, of course, you have Scott Steiner, who invented the Frankensteiner, invented tons of great moves, being such an athletic human being, and he pretty much changed the game of wrestling. So playing as him is absolutely iconic. Playing as Hit Row, as Top Dollar, they have his iconic move, I guess, is over the top rope botch, but in the game he obviously doesn't botch it. So very cool to see. I'm telling you, the movesets are absolutely amazing. It's so different, to be playing as new characters. Of course, the game has tons of characters in its own, but the fact that it's a DLC and something that we're not used to, I love it. I love the different combinations you could do, all the different match types. Ashanti Adonis. I wasn't, didn't know I was going to be a fan after I started using him. His finisher maneuver is an absolute thing of beauty. His super kick, I love his super kick. I enjoy playing as Top Dollar. I enjoy playing as the Steiner brothers, and I didn't think I was going to enjoy playing as the Steiner brothers. Usually me, I like playing with cruiserweights, ones that I could do high flying maneuvers, but the Steiner bros, especially Rick Steiner, I found him fun to use and very fluid and smooth. The movesets all feel great. They all gel. They're all perfected. This DLC pack is an absolute chef's kiss indeed. A chef's kiss indeed. I gotta give it, I would give it an 8 out of 10, but I gotta give it a 7 out of 10 because I feel like it's a little empty-handed. I feel like B-Fab should have been a playable character and she was not, and for some reason I can't add her as a manager on the tag team matches. It's not letting me. I tried and it wasn't letting me. If I'm doing something wrong, please let me know in the comment section below. But besides that, all positives. This keeps me very hopeful for the future and the more DLC packs that we are gonna get. Very hopeful for the next DLC packs. This was an absolute knock out of the ballpark, and I think it's gonna get better. I think it's only gonna get better. So you see all the matches I've done. I wanted to do it in this, and they have iconic taunts. You saw the Rick Steiner doing the dog thing, but no, it was very cool. You could do dream matches. I did, the Steiner brothers versus the NWO in a WCW arena, which is very, very nostalgic. Never thought I would be able to do that in a video game. Of course, with Community Creations, we're able to do it regardless, but the fact that these are actual models that they took their time to make, it makes me appreciate it a bit more. Even though Community Creations, they do create some perfected characters as well, perfected superstars. But nonetheless, this DLC is an absolute blast, an absolute fun time, great time. Absolutely enjoyed it. I would have rated it more. It could have been an 8 or 9 out of 10 if B-Fab was a playable character. Unfortunately, she isn't. But it does feel like it's a little bit. I wish the DLC packs will have at least 6 to 8 characters. I don't think 4 to 5 is enough. And in this case, it's 4 because the 5th one wasn't a playable character. So nonetheless, great entrances, great post-credit match scenes or whatever, post-match cutscenes. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go over their overalls, see their baby faces, heels, their crowd reactions, their type of wrestler that they are. We're gonna go over all that now. So let's go ahead and please, if you may, cue the static, please. And now we're in the portion of the video where we talk about the overalls and the superstars that are in the DLC pack. So we have, of course, the first one, the 75 overall high flyer light heavyweight Ashanti the Adonis, followed by Rick Steiner, a 90 overall technician heavyweight. Then we have Scott Steiner, a 91 overall powerhouse heavyweight, followed by a 74 overall powerhouse super heavyweight and Top Dollar. Then a cool feature they added, which is a non-playable manager, B-Fabs in the game. I wish they would have allowed us to use her as a playable character, but unfortunately she is just a non-playable manager. Well, you can have her as a manager, but you can't play as her. So that's very small DLC, a very, very, very small DLC. And now what I'm going to do is take you over to the move sets so we can see the moves of these superstars. So let's go ahead and Ashanti the Adonis. His finishers are a long kiss goodnight and a super kick. Here we have his crowd reaction. He's a baby face, egotistical cheer. Main manager's Top Dollar entrance. Ashanti the Adonis victory motion is his motion as well. Then we have Rick Steiner, who has a middle rope bulldog and a bulldog as his finishers. He's a personality trait of loyal. He's a babyface who's a cheer. Everything is cheer. His main manager is Scott Steiner. His entrance is Rick Steiner, obviously. And then now we move on to Scott Steiner. I don't know why some of these pictures, I feel like they could have used better pictures. Just my take on it. Scott Steiner. Would have been cool if they would have added, you know, like 98, late 97, 98, 99 Scott Steiner. Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. Finisher suplex, pile driver 2. They could have added 2 is what I'm trying to say. Personality traits bold. Crowd reaction cheers. He's a babyface. Rick Steiner's his main manager. Entrance Scott Steiner. Boom. And then the last one we have Top Dollar, who is the Rude Bomb as his finisher. The personality traits as disrespectful, cheer. And crowd reaction cheer, crowd balance cheer. So this is cool to see. So we have, of course, Top Dollar, Scott Steiner, Rick Steiner, and Ashante the Adonis. That's what we have for the superstars. So very, very small DLC pack, if I must say. Very, very small. I think there's a My Faction feature or unable to connect to the server at this time. There's a My Faction feature where you get a hit row, Steiner Row Pack. You know, My Faction. I don't really play My Faction too much. Doesn't really call my name just yet. I tried to play online with it and it was very glitchy. So I wasn't a fan of it. So that's what we have here. Let's get back to the outro of this video and I hope you enjoyed this portion. Well, before I go, I want to get all your input. What do you all think about this DLC? Is it a W? Is it an L? Are you going to play it? Did you enjoy watching it? What are you most looking forward to? Which DLC pack are you looking forward to the most this year? I think a lot of people are going to say the one with the Fiend. With all due respect, I kind of agree. Not with all due respect. With respect, I agree. That's one I'm very looking forward to. Looking forward to all of them. I always look forward to all of them. This was very exciting to see the Steiner Bros and Hit Row in a WWE 2K23 video game. So overall, great time playing it. Super enjoyable. How do you all feel about this? Please, if you can, leave a like, comment, and subscribe as always. And you know, what I always say in my outros, I always mean it. It's from the bottom of my heart. I do mean it. Remember, God is good. God is real. Miracles do happen. I am a living proof of those miracles. Remember Hulk Hogan's mantra of say your prayers and eat your vitamins, brothers and sisters, and John Cena's mantra of never give up. And no, now this is the part where I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wherever part of the world you're in, those will relate to you. So thank you so much. Thank you all for the support. More things on the way. WWE 2K23. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the part where I say brush your teeth, wash your hands, and clean your ass. JC from Fittest Gamers. And we're logging out, baby. Deuces.